What if I told you that right now, at this very moment, you possess the exact same power to manifest money as you do to order a Big Mac? Sounds crazy? Here's the thing that's going to blow your mind. You walk into McDonald's, scan the menu for literally 15 seconds, point at what you want, and boom! 10 minutes later, your order appears. No self-doubt, no wondering if you're worthy of those fries. You just order it. But when it comes to wealth, suddenly we turn into nervous wrecks, apologizing to the universe for wanting more, whispering our financial dreams like we're ashamed to be hungry for success. We've been taught that manifesting money is some mystical, complicated process that requires years of meditation and spiritual awakening. That's complete garbage. The truth? The universe operates exactly like the world's most efficient restaurant. It has a menu, it takes orders, and it delivers every single time. The only reason your financial meal hasn't arrived is because you've been mumbling your order like you're embarrassed to be there. Today, I'm going to show you the restaurant method, the stupidly simple system that's about to change everything you thought you knew about creating wealth. The cosmic menu breakdown. Let's start with a reality check that's going to make you laugh at how backwards we've been doing this. When was the last time you walked into a restaurant and spent 20 minutes explaining to the waiter why you deserve to eat? When did you ever apologize for wanting the premium burger instead of the sad little side salad? Never, right? Because that would be absolutely insane. Yet here we are, doing exactly that with money. We place our order with the universe. Let's say we want $5,000 for an emergency fund, and then immediately start backpedaling like we just asked for someone's kidney. Well, maybe just 3,000, actually 1,500, would be fine. You know what? Forget it. I don't really need it anyway. It's like ordering a perfectly good steak and then chasing the waiter into the kitchen to explain that, actually, you'll just take whatever scraps are left over. And sorry for bothering everyone. Here's what's really happening behind the scenes, and this is going to change everything for you. The universe is like the most accommodating restaurant server who's ever lived. It doesn't judge your order. It's not sitting there thinking, who does this person think they are ordering abundance? The universe is completely neutral. It's like cosmic room service. You call down, place your order clearly and confidently, and it gets delivered. Period. The problem is we keep calling down and mumbling something about maybe possibly wanting something, but only if it's not too much. Trouble and everyone else has been fed first. And the universe, being the perfect server it is, says, of course, honey, scraps it is. But here's where it gets interesting. And this is the part they don't teach you in those fluffy manifestation courses. The universe actually has a menu, system, just like any good restaurant. It's organized, it's efficient, and it's designed to take and fulfill orders seamlessly. The menu items, everything you've ever wanted. Better health, financial freedom, the perfect relationship, the dream house, the successful business. It's all there, available 24/7. The difference between people who live abundantly and those who don't isn't spiritual worthiness or positive thinking power. It's simply knowing how to read the menu and place a proper order. Wealthy people don't apologize for wanting wealth any more than you apologize for wanting lunch when you're hungry. They see something they want on life's menu, they order it with confidence, and they expect it to be delivered. Think about your favorite restaurant for a second. You probably have that one place where you know exactly what you're going to order before you even sit down. You walk in with confidence. You know you belong there. You order without hesitation, and you relax while your food is being prepared. You don't second-guess your choice. You don't wonder if maybe you should have ordered something cheaper. And you certainly don't follow the waiter around, asking if they're sure they can make your order. That's exactly the energy that creates wealth. Not desperation, not begging, not complicated rituals or years of therapy to become worthy enough. Just the simple, confident energy of someone who knows they belong at the table and has every right to order what they want. The cosmic menu is infinite. The kitchen never closes. And here's the kicker. You have unlimited credit. The only thing, standing between you and your financial feast is your ordering technique. Most people are standing outside the restaurant, pressing their face against the window, reading the menu longingly, and wondering if they're allowed to come in. Meanwhile, the table has been reserved for them since the day they were born. So here's your first assignment, and I want you to do this before we go any further. I want you to imagine walking into the fanciest restaurant in your city. No, the one where celebrities eat, where everything costs more than your grocery budget, where you'd normally feel intimidated. Now imagine walking in there like you own the place, sitting down and ordering exactly what you want without even looking at the prices. That feeling, that confidence, that's what we're cultivating for your wealth journey. The ordering system that never fails. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. The actual system that's going to transform you from someone who begs for financial scraps into someone who commands abundance, like they're ordering their morning coffee. I call it the SPEC method, and it's so simple you're going to wonder why no one taught you this in school. Probably because broke people don't teach wealth creation, but that's a rant for another day. SPEC stands for specific, powerful, expectant, and consistent. Let's break this down like we're training you to be the world's most effective wealth waiter. First up, specific. When you go to a restaurant, you don't tell the waiter, "Bring me some food, whatever you think I deserve." You'd get weird looks and probably end up with a random appetizer someone else sent back. Yet that's exactly how most people order from the universe. I want more money. I want to be successful. I want abundance. That's not an order. That's wishful thinking. If you want $2,000 by the end of the month, you say $2,000 by the end of the month. If you want a new car, you specify the make, model, color, and how you want to feel driving it. The universe loves specificity the same way a good waiter loves when you order clearly. It makes everyone's job easier and ensures you get exactly what you actually want. Second, powerful. This is where your inner voice matters more than you. Realize, when you order food, you don't whisper apologetically or add disclaimers. You don't say, I guess I'll have the burger, but only if you have enough meat, and I'm really sorry for asking, and if someone else wants it more, they can have it. You'd sound completely insane. Yet we do this with wealth all the time. I'll have financial freedom, but only if I really deserve it, and only if it doesn't take opportunities away from others, and sorry, universe, for being greedy. Stop it, right now. When you place your wealth order, channel the energy of someone who's absolutely certain they belong in that restaurant and has every right to order what they want. Third, expectant. Here's where most people completely sabotage their own orders. When you order food at a restaurant, you don't keep going back to check on the chef every 5 minutes. You don't sneak into the kitchen asking, "Are you sure you're making my order? Did you forget about me? Maybe I should change it to something easier." You place your order and then you relax. You trust that your meal is being prepared. The universe's kitchen works exactly the same way. Place your order, then let it cook. This doesn't mean sitting around doing nothing. It means taking inspired action while maintaining the calm confidence of someone who knows their order is being prepared by the best chef in the business. Finally, consistent. You know what kills restaurant orders faster than anything? Customers who keep changing their minds. Actually, make it chicken instead. Wait, no, fish. Can you hold the sauce? Actually, can I see the menu again? These people drive servers crazy and usually end up with the wrong order or no order at all. Don't be that person with the universe. Pick your order, place it clearly and confidently, then stick with it long enough for it to be prepared and delivered. The universe isn't Amazon Prime. Some orders take time to fulfill, especially the big ones. But if you keep changing your order every week, you're essentially telling the cosmic kitchen to start over from scratch every single time. Here's what this looks like in practice. Instead of "I want more money," you say, "I'm calling in $5,000 through unexpected opportunities by March 15th. Instead of "I hope I can afford that vacation," you declare, I'm booking my trip to Italy for this summer and the money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Feel the difference in that energy? That's the difference between begging and commanding, avoiding menu anxiety and kitchen disasters. Let's talk about the biggest wealth killer that nobody warns you about. Menu anxiety. You know that person who stands in front of the menu for 20 minutes, paralyzed by choice, asking the waiter a million questions, and then finally ordering something they don't even want because they're too overwhelmed to decide. Yeah, don't be that person with your life. Menu anxiety in wealth creation sounds like this. What if I ask for too much? What if I'm being greedy? What if there are people who need it more than me? What if I don't deserve it? What if I order abundance and then I can't handle it? What if? And while you're standing there having an existential crisis about whether you deserve financial freedom, someone else walks up, confidently places their order, and walks away with the abundance you were too scared to claim. Here's the truth that's going to set you free. The universe isn't running out of wealth any more than McDonald's is running out of burgers. There's not a limited supply where your success takes away from someone else's opportunities. In fact, the more abundantly you live, the more you inspire others to step into their own wealth. Rich people create jobs, fund charities, and stimulate economies. Your wealth literally makes the world better. But let's get real about kitchen anxiety. That's what happens after you finally place your order and then spend every waking moment worried that something's going wrong behind the scenes. You've ordered your promotion and now you're convinced your boss hates you. You've called in new clients and now you're sure the economy is about to crash. You've ordered financial freedom and now you're reading every doom and gloom article about inflation. Imagine doing this at a restaurant. You order your meal and then spend the entire time convinced the kitchen has run out of ingredients, the chef has forgotten about you, and you're probably going to get food poisoning anyway. You'd ruin your entire dining experience with this energy. Yet this is exactly what most people do with their wealth orders. Here's your antidote to kitchen anxiety, what I call happy customer energy. Think about how you feel when you're at your favorite restaurant. You've just placed your order and you know something delicious is coming. You're relaxed, maybe a little excited, definitely confident that your meal is on its way. You might chat with friends, look around at the ambiance, maybe even start planning what dessert you want. That's the exact energy you want to maintain after placing your order with the universe. Relaxed confidence, pleasant anticipation, the calm certainty of someone who knows their good is on its way. Now what about when your order seems to be taking forever? Even at the best restaurants, sometimes your food takes longer than expected. Do you storm out? Do you cancel your order and go home hungry? Of course not. You might politely check with your server for an update, but mostly you just wait with patience, knowing that good things take time to prepare properly. Same with wealth. Sometimes your abundance is being prepared in ways you can't see. Gathering ingredients you didn't even know you needed. Creating opportunities that are even better than what you originally ordered. The universe might be preparing your promotion by getting rid of the toxic manager first. It might be delaying your business success until you meet the perfect business partner next month. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust that the cosmic kitchen knows what it's doing. Here's a game changer for you. Start celebrating your orders the moment you place them. When you order food at a restaurant, you don't wait until the meal arrives to feel good about it. You feel good the moment you know something delicious is coming your way. Same energy with wealth. The moment you place a clear, confident order with the universe, start feeling grateful and excited about its arrival. Act like someone who's good. News is currently being prepared in the universe's kitchen. Clean up your space for your new abundance. Research what you'll do with that promotion. Start planning how you'll celebrate when that client signs. This isn't delusional thinking. This is alignment with the reality you've just ordered. The delivery system that changes everything. Here's where things get really interesting. And this is the part that separates the people who manifest pocket change from those who create generational wealth. We need to talk about the universe's delivery system because it's way more sophisticated than any restaurant you've ever been to. When you order food, it comes to your table. Simple, predictable, exactly where you expect it. But the universe is like having a delivery service that can bring your order through the front door, the back window, down the chimney, or sometimes even materialize it directly in your hands when you're not looking. The problem is, most people are so fixated on watching the front door that they miss their abundance when it shows up through the skylight. Let me tell you a story that'll illustrate this perfectly. Sarah wanted $5,000 for a down payment on a car. She visualized it, affirmed it, even created a vision board with pictures of dollar signs and cars. She was watching her mailbox for checks, checking her bank account obsessively, and asking everyone she knew if they had any side work for her. Meanwhile, the universe was busy arranging her delivery. Her neighbor mentioned needing help organizing a garage sale. Sarah almost said no. It was just one weekend, probably wouldn't pay much, seemed beneath someone trying to manifest $5,000. But she helped anyway. At the garage sale, she met a woman who was moving and needed someone to help coordinate the sale of her furniture. That led to Sarah discovering she had a natural talent for staging and selling homes. 3 months later, Sarah had made $8,000 in staging fees, had 2 regular clients, and was launching her own home staging business. Her $5,000 didn't arrive as a check in the mail. It arrived as a completely new income stream that ended up being worth far more than what she originally ordered. This is how the universe works. It's not just an order fulfillment service. It's a gourmet chef who looks at what you've ordered and thinks, you know what, I can make this even better. Sometimes you order the salmon and get the most incredible seafood platter you never could have imagined. Sometimes your wealth shows up as an unexpected opportunity, a chance meeting, a brilliant idea that pops into your head in the shower. The key is staying open to how your abundance arrives. Don't get so attached to your order coming exactly as you pictured it that you miss it when it shows up wearing a different outfit than you expected. The universe has a sense of humor and loves to surprise you. This means you need to become what I call an opportunity recognizer. Start paying attention to the seemingly random conversations, the coincidental meetings, the ideas that feel exciting, even if they seem unrelated to your original order. The universe often delivers your abundance through what appears to be ordinary circumstances. Here's something else that'll blow your mind. The universe often delivers your order by first clearing space for it. Just like a restaurant might need to clean your table before serving your meal, the universe might need to remove some things from your life before your abundance can arrive. That job you hate suddenly becomes unbearable. Maybe it's making room for the better opportunity that's coming. That toxic relationship finally ends. Perhaps it's clearing space for your soulmate. Don't panic when things seem to be falling apart right after you place a big order with the universe. Sometimes destruction is just preparation in disguise. And here's the advanced level stuff. The universe loves to over-deliver. When you order abundance with the confidence of someone who truly believes they deserve it, the universe often brings you more than you asked for. It's like ordering a burger and getting the whole combo meal with dessert thrown in for free. But this only happens when you order from a place of genuine worthiness, not desperation. Desperate energy pushes abundance away. Worthy energy magnetizes it. The difference? Desperate energy says, I need this or I'll die. Worthy energy says, I'm ready to receive this and use it well. Your job is to stay alert, stay grateful, and trust that your abundance is finding its way to you through the perfect channels at the perfect time. Becoming a master, wealth orderer. All right, we've reached the masterclass level, and this is where everything clicks into place. You're about to learn the advanced techniques that separate casual wealth wishers from true abundance commandos. This is the difference between someone who occasionally gets their order right and someone who has the universe on speed dial. First, let's talk about building your ordering confidence through practice rounds. You know how you didn't start driving on the highway? You practiced in empty parking lots first. Same principle applies here. Don't start by trying to manifest $1 million if you've never successfully called in a free coffee. Start small and build your confidence. Here's your practice protocol. Choose something small but specific. Maybe it's finding a $20 bill, getting an unexpected discount, receiving a compliment from a stranger, or finding the perfect parking spot downtown during rush hour. Something that would make you smile but wouldn't change your life if it didn't happen. Now order it with the same confidence you'd order your favorite meal. Get specific about it. Place your order clearly. Trust the process. Stay open to how it shows up. And here's the key. When it arrives, and it will arrive, acknowledge it. Thank the universe. Celebrate it. This builds what I call your manifestation muscle. Once you've successfully ordered a few small things, you'll start to trust the system. It's like building a relationship with a new restaurant. You start with an appetizer, see that they do good work, and then you feel confident ordering the specialty of the house. Now let's talk about the advanced ordering technique that changes everything: emotional pre-ordering. This is where you don't just order what you want, you order how you want to feel when you have it. Most people focus on the thing itself. Advanced orderers focus on the feeling the thing will give them. Instead of just ordering $50,000, you order the deep sense of security and freedom that comes with having $50,000 in my savings account. Instead of ordering a successful business, you order the pride and fulfillment that comes from building something meaningful that serves others. Feel the difference? You're not just ordering stuff. You're ordering experiences and emotions. Here's why this works so much better. The universe can deliver feelings in countless ways. Maybe that security comes through the $50,000, or maybe it comes through landing a job with amazing benefits and a pension plan. Maybe that pride and fulfillment comes through your business, or maybe it comes through discovering you have a talent for mentoring young entrepreneurs. When you order the feeling, you give the universe creative license to surprise you with even better solutions than you could have imagined. But here's the real mastery level secret, and this is worth more than everything else combined. Learn to place your orders from abundance, not lack. Most people order from desperation. They're broke, so they order money. They're lonely, so they order love. They're stressed, so they order peace. Master orderers flip this completely. They cultivate the feeling of already being abundant, and then they order from that space. They feel wealthy before the money arrives. They feel loved before the relationship shows up. They feel peaceful before the circumstances change. This isn't about pretending or denial. This is about remembering that abundance is your natural state. You were born abundant. You're made of the same stuff as stars and galaxies. You're literally walking around in a borrowed human suit, pretending to be limited when you're actually infinite creativity having a human experience. When you remember this, really remember it, not just think it, your entire ordering energy changes. You stop begging the universe for scraps and start claiming what's already yours. You stop asking if you can have abundance and start wondering why you ever thought you couldn't. Your final assignment, and this is where everything transforms. For the next 30 days, practice placing one order every morning. Make it something you can realistically expect to see results from within the day. A green light when you need it. A quick resolution to a minor problem. A pleasant surprise. In your email, something small but definite. Order it with complete confidence. Trust its handle. Then go about your day with a relaxed anticipation of someone whose good is on its way. Watch what happens. Watch how the universe responds to your new energy. The said restaurant of life is open, the menu is infinite, and you've just learned how to order like you belong there, because you do.